Good morning. I just ate a honey bun on July 6th, this Monday morning, because this hotel, for breakfast, we got COVID-19 measures, so they give you a little think you come again bag. Inside there's a water, a granola bar, and a damn honey bun, which, you know, I wanted to wrinkle the wrapper at you, but I think I already disposed of it like a civilized person. And I remembered, oh, I gotta go talk to the Jimmy John's guy, because I gotta hustle. I can't stay here, you know, all day hanging out and then only go to my baseball games. Today's an off day, by the way. Every Monday's an off day. So we're gonna have a little protein, vitamin D, omega 3 to counteract that honey bun, which just eats your brain. I don't know. You guys need to know that. When you're eating these slimy little, stupid, little pastry snacks, it, like, destroys your brain. I eat them anyway because they're so darn good. Today, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at Crown Prince Kipper snacks, naturally smoked. Fillets of kippered herring. And where do we find this? It's packed in Yarmouth. Yarmouth. Doesn't sound like it could possibly be in the United States. It's a product of Canada. And we're just going to jump right into it. 18 grams of protein. 15% of your daily vitamin D. Zero carbs. Zero carbs, you Atkins folks. And what else are we happy about? Well, it doesn't say anything about there being omega 3 in there, but there's gotta be. So, without any further, I'm just gonna jump into it. I'll talk about baseball in a minute. Crown Prince, the tab pulled off. So now we've got a pickle, don't we? You guys get to watch me try to figure this out. Plastic fork, knife. Is that what we want to try? Alright. Well, that's already points against. Let's just... And that's fair, isn't it? You guys are... My experience is already tainted. Okay. If that happens to you, luckily, this can's not particularly sharp in front there. I'm only grabbing in front there, and I peeled it back. That's going to be tasty. That's going to be a good breakfast. I'm doing this video a little earlier than usual. A little breakfast herring. And this is pretty presentable. Right? Don't you just want to stick a fork in that and just gobble up the whole thing? I know I sure do. But I don't have any forks. Don't have any forks fresh out. So, let's see what we got here. Flaky, a little flaky. And it's a little fishy. But it also tastes like protein. And it's drier than... A little drier than what I was expecting. See how that just kind of flakes off? So it's a little dry. No, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Okay. I find this interesting. This says it's only 92 grams. The one yesterday, the one in tomato sauce, the one in the hot tomato sauce was 170 grams, and it was less thick, less dense than this fish. So I don't know. They're definitely adding the hot tomato sauce to that weight. Pampa. I see you, Pampa. You don't fool me. I'll never buy another can of Pampa again. Can't make me. Crown Prince on the other side, on the other hand, that's the leanest measurement. Everything else is heavier than 92 grams. Yeah, theirs is one of the longer cans. So, I don't know, man. They probably only weigh the fish. Probably only weigh the fish. And then put it in the can. Subtract the can amount and then post it as 92. That's just, you know, you're being honest, aren't you? That's regal. Regal Canadian honesty. I really can't appreciate that. Now, I just got a really smoky flavor that I enjoyed a lot. Very much. A little bit of spine here. Let's see if we get any bonage. No. Supremely extracted. Oh. That's a little bit of ground ups. A little bit of ground up fish bone right there. That's okay. You're not going to choke to death on that. But I mean, obviously every can is different. Let's be real. But this is very surgically deboned, I would say. And it's just a heartier piece of fish. And I can feel my brain cells being restored as I eat it. I mean, that says a lot, doesn't it? I think so. Of course, it could have been the cordyceps I just popped. I don't know. Little piece hiding in the corner there. Couple pieces low, couple herring morsels. Finish off those morsels and we're gonna drink this herring juice. This wild caught herring juice. Okay. I love that smoky herring juice. I mean, I'm gonna say I prefer the polar better. This is a solid 8 out of 10 as far as canned herring go. My God. I dig it. I dig it. I dug the baseball yesterday too. Let's go ahead and pause this for a second and we're gonna get into baseball. I've been talking about fish for 8.5 minutes. So last night the Amarillo Saw Dogs wrapped up the 3-game series with the Round Rock Hairy Men. We're gonna miss talking about the Hairy Men. Maybe we'll see them again in the playoffs. Pretty good baseball team. They could really hit the ball. Last night, not so much. Got things started off with a top of the first run, like they did in every game of the series. You heard some sighs across among the fans, but only the starter, Nolan Huddy, I don't know, Hudi, allowed any runs. He had 3 earned runs, and then the bullpen was lights out from that point on, which is completely contrast to the first 3 games I've seen. And I was impressed with that. It was a good old-fashioned football score, 10-3. And there's a guy named Mac Chambers, shortstop, for the bat and leadoff. He's always getting on base, you know. He sees the ball well. He does pop up from time to time. He popped up, I think, 3 times last game. He popped up once last night. And but he gets on base. He walks. He scored 3 runs last night. You know, on three at bats. So, I don't know. There's something about that guy. And he's a pretty decent defensive shortstop. So anyway, tomorrow we still have the Solid Dogs in town. And they'll be taking on the Tulsa Drillers, if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. They'll be taking on the Texarkana Twins, who, it is my understanding, have no pitching whatsoever, but can hit a baseball. So, looking forward to seeing that, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great Monday.